Greetings and welcome to Gospel Bytes, where we take a bite at the Gospel for the day. Today is Wednesday, August 19th. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Glory to you, O Lord. This is taken from Matthew chapter 20, verses 1 to 16. Jesus told his disciples this parable. The reign of God is like the case of the owner of an estate who went out at dawn to hire workmen for his vineyard. After reaching an agreement with them for the usual daily wage, he sent them out to his vineyard. He came out about mid-morning and saw other men standing around the marketplace without work. So he said to them, "You too go along to my vineyard, and I will pay you whatever is fair." At that they went away. He came out again around noon and mid-afternoon and did the same. Finally, going out in late afternoon, he found still others standing around. To these he said, "Why have you been standing here idle all day?" "No one has hired us," they told him. He said, "You go to the vineyard too." When evening came, the owner of the vineyard said to his foreman, "Call the workmen and give them their pay, but begin with the last group and end with the first." When those hired late in the afternoon came up, they received a full day's pay. And when the first group appeared, they supposed they would get more. Yet they received the same daily wage. Thereupon they complained to the owner, "This last group did only an hour's work, but you have put them on the same basis as us who have worked a full day in the scorching heat." "My friend," he said to one in reply, "I do you no injustice. You agreed on the usual wage, did you not? Take your pay and go home. I intend to give this man who was hired last the same pay as you. I am free to do as I please with my money, am I not? Or are you envious because I am generous?" Thus the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. So we have this seemingly unjust treatment of workers, but this injustice seems to be on the other way. It's more of a generous inequality that this owner of the vineyard seems to favor, to give more than he should be giving, huh? And this kind of caused the others to be envious, because they said, "Well, we worked all day and we get the same pay as the one who only worked for 1 hour." Okay, and this envy stems out from the thought that working for this vineyard owner is almost like a punishment. Huh? It's such a degrading thing to work for this owner. So much so that, well, if we could just work just a little, maybe it's even better. No? And they didn't see it as an honor to even be hired by this man. In the same way, if we imagine a relationship with God, those of us who have been baptized when we were babies, we try to follow the rules. No? If you're just there following rules grudgingly, thinking that these are all burdens that God is putting on us, then you would be envious. Say, how come these people who just converted just before they died, they receive the same reward as we do? No? It's almost like, why do they get a little punishment compared to us who are punished the whole of our lifetime? If our relationship with God is punishment, then this is our attitude, that we're not getting ahead if we love God early on. No, maybe we should just love God just before we die, when there's hardly any time left. Huh? So if we see our relationship with someone as a burden, then we would try to opt out of it. It's better to just be in that relationship for a shorter time. But if you see that relationship as something that is fruitful, something beneficial, something that you love, then you wouldn't just say, well, I'm really glad I met you earlier. Uh, I wouldn't really give anything. I would give anything if I could even love you even earlier than that. No? And compared to someone who just recognized you just before, just one day, uh, and I have no regrets because I love this person. uh, you want to be with that person as much as you can. So it's an evaluation of our relationship with Jesus. Is it just about a burden, about rules that we have to follow? Is it a punishment to even be a Christian, to follow the Lord? No, if we love the Lord so much, then we would want people to have a relationship with Jesus also. It would be a joy that people will come to Him earlier or even later, even to the last minute, as long as they get to meet Jesus, even up to the last moment of their lives. Now, that will be, we should be happy for them. And, if we only have that relationship, otherwise, if it's nothing but something that stifles our freedom, or something that takes away the joy of living or the fun in life, then yeah, it will be a burden. We won't want to stay too long in that relationship. So think about the kind of relationship that you have with Jesus. Is it such a burden that you won't want um, yourself to be in it in the long run? Or is it something that is full of joy and love that you want others, even up to the last moment of their lives, to even feel, to just feel that joy of loving God? I'm Father Jerry Sembrano for another edition of Gospel Bites. God bless you. Have a nice day.